to buy smart and Weston, even with today's rates. Let's be real, interest rates today feel super high compared to what we saw a few years ago, right? Of course, that's normal. But if you think about buying in Weston, you might be wondering, like everybody else, should I wait until the rates drop? So here's the truth. Smart buyers in Weston aren't waiting. They are getting creative. So how? In this video, I am going to show you the real ways buyers are saving money in their monthly payment even at today's rate. Please stay till the end, it's very important. So if you want to buy smart and Weston, stick with me. Let's be real. Interest rates today feel super high compared to 2021, 2022, 2020, all those years. And if you're thinking about buying in Weston, it's just like you really think like, is it something that I want to do? Should I wait until the interest rates drop? I don't know about you, but I really want to give you my 2 cents, and I hope you listen to me. This is what I do every day. I have a name for the problem. It's called rate paralysis, because rates have made a lot of buyers freeze up. So you might be thinking, I'll just wait until they drop down before I just buy, or even consider getting everything ready for my purchase. But here's the problem. When they drop, when the interest rates drop, more buyers will jump back in. And that means more competition, higher prices, less room for negotiation, like no room for negotiation, like what happened when the rates were very low. Right now, while others wait, you have options. You can be smart about it. Sellers are more flexible. Homes are sitting in the market a little longer. And smart buyers are using strategies to lock in better payments today. My strategy number 1. The first strategy is called seller paid buy down. This is how my first strategy works. Let's say a home has been on the market for a few weeks, or months. Instead of offering below asking price, you ask the seller to use that money to buy down your interest rate. What do you think about that? Your interest get lower, of course your monthly payment is lower, and the seller still gets to close on their asking price, which is their always keep in mind. So this can save you hundreds a month and thousands over the first few years. I know it's hard to understand, but I'm gonna give you a real example. A buyer I helped in Weston last month used the same strategy. We negotiated a 2-1 buy down that dropped the rate by 2% in year 1, 1% in year 2. That gives them breathing room in their early years of ownership, and they can refinance later. So you see, like year 2 and 1, they monthly payments was good, even if the interest rate was a little higher or whatever, that doesn't matter. Because year 3, they will refinance. Instead of getting the same interest rate they're getting today, it will be much lower. That can be changed. But the price of the property, you cannot change at any point. What you bought for is what you got. So if the interest rate is up or down, you don't care, because that's not what matters here. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm going for? Strategy number 2. Another way buyers are winning right now, lender credits. Some lenders are offering special programs or credits that cover part of the closing costs or help to reduce your rate. That's something that each lender has. These aren't always advertised. So it is about working with the right lender who knows how to structure your loan based on your finances and your family, everything. So you can also combine this with the seller's help. Ask the seller to cover past part of your closing costs, which frees up your cash for things like furniture repairs, small rate buy down. With that, if something is not fully working on that property that you really want to purchase, let's say it doesn't have the impact windows, you can invest in that. So it's a really good option, that strategy number two, if you're working with the right lender. Be mindful of that, because sometimes we go for something online, a company that we don't know, something that someone recommended out of the internet. So my advice to you is just like go deep on your research, get like 3-4 lenders, 3 mortgage brokers, and just ask questions. That's what they do. You can shop around, and they, for real, they can help you a lot. Now, strategy number 3. This one is more of a mindset shift, Buy the home, not the rate. This is super important for you to understand. Yes, the rate might be higher, 9%, 8%, but if it drops in a year or two, you can always refinance, because they always come down. Like, it is what it is. What matters more right now is getting the home, the location, is getting the right price for that property. Because prices in Weston are not going down anytime soon. And if the rates drop, demand goes up super fast. You know that. I've helped several Weston buyers this year who knew their first mortgage wouldn't be the last. They're going into the home they wanted, and they've already set up a plan to refinance when the time is right. Believe me, it's a very smart strategy. And I want to tell you, if these strategies, work, and they're giving you ideas, please comment down below. I would really want to hear from you. And if we haven't met, this is Natalia Echeverri. I am a real estate agent in Weston, Florida. So I want to help you, make smart decisions and, use the strategies that we have to do a better job at buying. So which one of those strategies work best for you? I want to tell you, it depends. It depends on your budget. It depends on your timeline, the type of home you're looking for. That's another thing. And also, how long you plan to stay on that new home that you're planning on buying. That's why I always start with a quick strategy call or a planning session. We will run the real numbers, compare the options, and create a plan that fits you and your needs and your monthly payment, everything dedicated to you. So you don't need to wait for the perfect market conditions. You just need to set it up correctly. Do what's right when the time comes. So please, if you're serious about buying in Weston and you want to start planning the right move, the next video breaks down the best neighborhoods in Weston for different budgets and different lifestyles. Whether you are looking at walkability, you're looking for schools, for quiet neighborhoods, it will show you where to look first. So don't remember, go and watch it now. It will save you hours of research and help you narrow things super fast. Of course, I'm always going to be here by your side. This is what I love to do. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.